Hey, Carla, nice to meet you.
I love your setup. It's so cute.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Everybody says so, so I'll take the compliment. So I want to know first and foremost, if you guys could open a door, a magic door that led you to another planet, what planet would you want to walk into? And I'll start with Kiah first.
Ooh, I would want to walk into a planet that is bountiful and beautiful and like I don't know, Candyland or something. Just everyone's having fun. Everyone's like loving and living and laughing.
She said Candyland. I love that. What about you, Chai?
I mean, I can't go past the Candyland. I've got a bit of a sweet tooth myself, so I think I'm going to say Candyland as well. But I think I'm gonna mix up all the colors, so everything's like a different color. You know, the sand's blue, sky's green. We've got different types of animals that don't eat you. I think that's a big a big one. And lots of forest and water. I don't know.
Y'all are deep. Candyland and forest and water. I'm like, what is going on? Y'all are like into the nature and the food. I'm digging it. So we see that we know that some things are happening with Denise and Jude. Where do we think they end up? I'll start with Chai first.
You mean in terms of relationship or physically?
All of that.
Okay.
Yes, all of that.
Kiah and I, we've talked about this a couple of times on set. I think, I wouldn't put it past them if there was some kind of attraction there. I don't know. I think you're going to have to.
I saw it. I'm just saying. I saw it.
We did a good job.
Maybe we need a season 2 just for Denise and Jude. I'm just saying.
Yeah, who knows? Really, the sky's the limit there.
And what is your favorite sci-fi thriller and why? I'll start with Kiah first.
I love Alien, like Prometheus. I love that stuff. I think it goes like so deep and can keep going. So those are my favorite. I think they're so wild.
You said one of my most favorite franchises, which is Aliens. I have a huge have a collection of like alien little figurines. I've got one that glows in the dark. It's like it's yay big. And also Jurassic Park. I'm such a fan of dinosaurs. That was my first movie that I ever saw as well, was Jurassic Park in cinemas. I was 4 years old and I was absolutely shitting my pants.
So you're living for that sequel, huh?
Oh yeah, I wish that is another series, a show that I'd love to be on. Jurassic Park.
That is funny. Last but not least, what is the most important lesson each of you learned working with JK and Sissy? And I'll start with Kiah first.
One of the things that JK taught me when we were doing a scene together is to always stand up for your work. And if the director and the writer and the lighting and everything is trying to move and do whatever, to stand your ground and say, no, I'm going to do my performance like this. And I'm going to need you all to work around me in order to make that work. And I thought that was amazing advice. And I have taken that with me into many sets after. So, yeah. I mean,
that's a powerful lesson,
advice, right? Like
it is. That's huge. I saw that as well, actually.
Yeah.
I saw how JK and both Sissy handled approaching every scene. They really took their time with it. They kind of ironed out any kind of crinkles, and I think that's why they're just so solid in their work. Is they don't rush anything. They really, really take their time with it. So. They really care about their craft, and I think they really led by example. Yeah. And so I followed. I was like, you know what? They're doing it. I'm going to start caring about my work. Not that I didn't, but, really focusing on...
You were like, let me qualify this. I do care about my work.
I have to put the disclaimer, just in case anyone, didn't believe me.
And if you could time John into any genre or decade, where would you want to go? I'll start with Chai first.
I don't know what that era is called, but where everyone is wearing those really beautiful suits with the frills and you know what it is?
I don't
The
know what era.
Renaissance era?
Is it the Renaissance or the Gilded Age or something like that?
Yeah, like the fashion is just amazing, and everyone plays piano. I don't know.
You are hilarious. What about you, Kiah?
Or go back to the caveman days where, we're fighting dinosaurs. So I could actually really live that experience.
And we're back to the dinosaurs. What about you, Kiah?
I am going to the 1920s Harlem Renaissance, baby. I'm going to be in there with the flapper dresses and everything. Or the late 60s. I'm going to be like a hippie with a big afro. One of the two.
I love that. Well, you guys, that is my time. I loved talking to y'all. Y'all were delightful and you were flawless in Night Sky. I really enjoyed watching your work and I'm looking forward to seeing more of it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Carla. That means a lot.
Oh, you're welcome.